Hello everyone, my name is Carrie, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a cash envelope stuffing for the 4th week of August budget, and it's a total of $620. We're also going to be calculating all of my savings challenges that I have completed for the entire month and allocating them towards a sinking fund. So let's get into it. I'm really excited to jump into today's video because I can't believe it's the last week of the month. I am actually kind of thankful that August is basically over and that September is here. I know that it's going to be a little bit busier time of year and there's always going to be a lot going on, but I really like it and this is my favorite season. So in utilities, we're putting in $100 this week. I put in $100 last week and $100 this week to really bulk it up so that hopefully we can pay a little bit extra and get ahead for each month. So 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, or 320, 325. And then our bill is usually around between like 250 and 300. So I'm trying to pay for September's bill coming up. And then internet is getting its normal 20, and this should fully fund it. So 20, 40, 60, 80. And this is exactly $80 for our internet bill every month. And this is for September. Actually, this is for, I think it's the 28th of August. So I'll be taking that money out and back to the bank shortly. Gas is getting $20, so now it has 40. And then subscriptions is getting $30, which it normally gets every week. And this will come out to pay for all of our monthly subscriptions that get billed onto our credit card each month. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 120, or 10, 20. So 120 is fully funded. It's actually probably more like $100, but I wanted to put a little extra in there. Cell phones is getting 25. We have a lot of 20s and 10s in our budget this week. 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100 in cell phones. And this is also fully funded. And actually, I think our bills together, my husband and I's, was around $92 this month. So we'll have a little bit extra, which is good. Working towards getting a month ahead. $15 is going into our HOA. And this is paid yearly. So we have 120, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 80. So $180 so far, which is almost half of what we need. I think we need like 440, so we still have a few weeks to go to get to half. But trash is getting 5. It gets 5 every week, so we have 50, 5, 65 now. This is a quarterly bill, which is usually around $90 each quarter. Or actually, I think they raised the price, so it's more like 100 because I think it's like 98 now. And then quarterly subscriptions is getting 10. And I have one of these old-ish 10s in here. 20, 30, 40, 55, 65. And then our pest control is $45 every quarter, and I just paid it, so we're actually pretty good ahead in that. I probably don't need to stuff. Maybe I can stuff like $5 a week now. Annual fees is getting 10, and we will be paying our annual subscription for Amazon Prime here shortly. It's around $130, but then with tax and everything, it's like $150, and that comes out in September, I think. 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95. So what is that, $295, I think? Yeah, I thought I had $295 last week, but anyway, that is okay. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so copays is going to be getting $5, 50, 125, 35. So 135 back in copays, building this one back up. Medical, we're continuing to sock away money for this, so it's getting $10. Now it has 100, 200, 250, 260, 70, 80, 90. So 290. We had $500 in this, and then I had to take money out for my annual eye exam and my prescription sunglasses. And then car registration is fully funded, so we're good with this one. That bill will come out in September, I think. We haven't gotten the bill yet for it though. And then car insurance is getting 20. So we have 1,000 in the bank already plus 20, 40, 50, 60. And we need 1,105, so we're on track for that as well. And then in my next video, which will be for the first week of August, sorry, for the first week of September, because this is the last week of August, I'm going to be replacing some of my dashboards and doing sort of a fall refresh on my setup, which I'm very excited about. Oh, this is getting full with all the money for our bills and our yearly expenses. So we're all good there. Now we're going to move on to our sinking funds. Car care is getting 20. So now it has 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60. So 460 in that. Almost a couple more weeks and we'll be at 500. And then we'll be able to continue towards our $1,000 goal. Household is getting 40 this week. Building this back up so that we can, usually we build this up and then every quarter we end up depleting it because that's just sort of how cyclical our usage is for different things. We usually go to Costco like once a quarter and just kind of bulk up on everything. And then this week our home deductible is getting $80, and I did that 20, 40, 60, 80. And then we can color in, maybe if I can find my pen, here we go. We can color in this $80 circle, and then we only have one more left of this row, and we'll just keep going down the line, and then the end goal will be saving $3,000 towards our home deductible. Well, it's not towards it, that is our home deductible. All right, so 1, 2, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 30, 40. 440? Yeah, cool. Awesome. It's really crazy when you just like stop to look at something and you just put a little bit of money away each week. I mean, some weeks I put in like $30, some weeks I put in $80, and it just like really adds up. And hopefully within a year we'll be able to get towards that, and then we'll have fully funded medical, dental, home insurance, and car insurance deductibles. All of those will be fully funded, and then we can work on a fully funded emergency fund. So that would be really cool. Lawn care is getting 20, so we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. In the fall, which is basically now, here soon, we will have to, probably in October, pay someone to come and like help us clean out all of our sprinkler system, and so like you have to flush it out and everything so it doesn't freeze in the winter. So spring cleaning is getting 20 as well, so 20, 40, 60, 75, 80. And I'm remaking this envelope because it is just like trash, really trash. All right, fun is getting built up again with 20 this week, so 20, 35, which is exciting. And then electronics is getting 10. So we have 10, 20, 35 in here. And it really is amazing. I just love cash stuffing because you start off and you're like, oh, I can only put $5 in this envelope, or I can only do $10 a week or something. And then next thing you know, it's got $35 in it or $45 in it, or you've saved a bunch of extra money and you've reached a $100 goal or something. So beauty is getting 10. And you don't think that, really $10 or $5 makes a difference, but it really does. 20, 30, 40, 55. I was actually watching Lily Budgets videos because, I own some of her stuff, like this bookmarker is from her, or this divider, and then her, in here I have the dashboard and stuff, and it's just really crazy to see, like, she was talking about how she was trying to put just $1 in each sinking fund, even like specifically the one she was going to skip, she'll just put $1 in there. And then next thing she knows, she's like $5 or $10 ahead in those envelopes. Like, it's just really adds up. 20, 40, 60, 75, $80. We put 10 in clothing. I try and keep around $100 in clothing. Just in case we need anything, although we did like purchase new swimsuits and stuff like that, some new socks and everything in the summer, so we probably won't need to use this envelope for a while. Gifts is getting built back up again. Now it has 60. The next birthday coming up is my father-in-law in October. And then special occasions is getting 10. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 360 in our special occasions and events. And then travel and trips is all set with money in the bank towards that. We have already talked to our family, and I think we're going to be having everybody come over to our house for Thanksgiving, but we're going to do like an early Thanksgiving. And then that way we usually have so much family that we have 2 or 3 different Thanksgivings, and we usually go to like Kansas to be with family there, but this time I think they're going to come here. So, all right, moving on to my favorite binder, which is our savings challenge binder. And we are going to start off with general savings, which is getting 10. It has 100, 200, 20, 30, 45, 50. And then we have a couple thousand in the bank already for mini emergency funds. And then every $100 I put in the bank as well. And then Christmas is getting 20. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 50, 770, 790, 8, 10 in here. And we're going to color in, the goal is 1,000. We're going to color in, let's see this one right here, which is a $20 beanie. And then we have a 40 and a 40, a couple more 20s, and a couple 10s, or several more 20s rather. The total for this mini challenge is 250, and all the challenges that I am using and everything that I currently have in my setup is all linked in my description if you want to find out more information. All right, my 2024 savings challenge is getting $15 this week, and we're going to color in this 15 square starting on our second to the last row, and we already have 1,400, 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, 13, 1,400 in the bank. And then in cash, we have 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, and 5, 10. So 210 in cash. And then I'll probably just, once this is all set and we're completed with this challenge, like I'll just keep working and having the extra money in here. And then once that is done, once we've completed it, I will put it all in the bank, and this is going towards our home projects this year. So maybe it will go towards paying off like our carpet that we financed. I mean, we financed it for 0%, so we'll just pay it off a little bit sooner or just stay on track for that. And then we are putting $20 into furniture. So 20, 40, 60. So far saved up in this one. This is just going towards general furniture that we will need and decor and stuff for our house. So we're going to cross off and color in one of these circles here, which is great. This is a total of $860 because I made each one of these icons worth 20, and it is from Aya Plans, and it's a reusable challenge, so I'm really excited about that. And I love how nicely her stuff fits in the envelopes. It's really cool. Okay, so next up we have our $5 coffee savings challenge, which is going to get $5. So now we have 10, 25, $30 in here, and then we're going to color in one of these little coffee cups. Makes me want to have some coffee, or well, I don't really drink coffee anymore. I used to drink it a lot, and it was really bad because it would make me like super anxious and keep me up at night and all that. So I'm a hot tea kind of girl now, and also a matcha. I do drink caffeine, which is I'm totally good with. I just have to like not do it in the like 2 cups of coffee a day kind of thing that I used to do. All right, so I had to work around my budget a little bit because we scratched off 25 in here, and we're putting, I think, 10 in here to finish this one. And I just estimate when I'm doing my budget with me's because I'm not sure what I'm going to scratch off. So we need to put, let's see, maybe I'm a little bit short. So we need to put 25 and then 10 in this last one. So let's keep this 10 for the last one, and I think I'm short $5, which is okay. I'll just write myself a note and do like an IOU. I have some extra money set aside for this in case this would happen. But okay. So we're putting 20 in here and we owe 5. So basically we're doing this one and not this one, and we'll add this one to next week's. And I'll be able to, because I do my budgets at the beginning of every month. And like I said, I just estimate like approximately how much I would need for each scratch off. And this one was a little bit higher than I was expecting. So I'll add the 5 to next week's, whatever we scratch next. 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 70. So we have $70 of our 100. So these are going to be like somewhere in the 25 range in total, because this one is also 5. So let's scratch off a new one for September 1st's cash stuffing. And this one is really hard to scratch off, so I'm actually going to scratch it off and then come back and show you. Alright, that was kind of a beast to scratch off, but we got another 5. So next week we'll be putting 10 in here because we'll do this one and this one together. And then that should give us a total of, I think, 80. So these two will probably be a variation of the rest of what we need to get to $100 in total. And then we finished this savings challenge this week because we scratched off 5, 3, and 2 last week, which is a total of 10. So we're going to be putting this in here, and this should equal $55. So let's see, 10, 20, 30, 45, 55. So $55 in total. This is from Stuff and Budget. Super cute plants and gardening and succulent challenge. I might actually rotate this into my next like cash stuffing minis and stuff. But so what we're going to do here in a little bit is we're going to add this $55 to the total amount that we saved in my mini savings challenges, and I'll show you here in a second what that is. And then we're going to bring in a new scratch off for September. I have been absolutely eyeing this and just like counting down and waiting until I can start this challenge. So this is from Bookish Mama Budgets. It's a really cute like plant succulent scratch off, and each one of the amounts is 1 to 15, and they have these cute little smiley faces on them. So let's scratch off this one for the first week of September and see what we're going to save. Alright, it looks like $12 for this one. Just going to scratch the rest of this off since I'm doing it. Alright. Cool. So $12, that is going to go towards the first week of September's budget. And then I think we're all set with the rest of our challenges. We didn't finish anything else this week or this month, but that is okay. We have a really good start to everything. So now what I'm going to do is we're out of cash. We are going to grab all of the money that we saved. This is from our gardening challenge from Stuff and Budget. So this is 55. So let's separate this out here. And then these are all of our mini savings challenges that we completed in the month of August that we're also going to add to our cash tray. So this total was, I believe, $184 from our last video. So this is 36, 10, 20, 35, 36. Let's move this back here. This one is a total of 24. And then this one is a total of 24 as well. And then we'll be able to count all of this up, and it'll go towards an extra payment for our carpet financing that we did. This one is a total of 56. Because we have been working really hard on all of our home projects. This one is a total of 32. 25, 31, 2. Yep. And we're pretty much good on a lot of our home projects now. We've gotten a lot of them done, so I think we're going to allocate a lot of our, and this one was a $12 savings challenge here that we completed. put a lot of this towards our um, financing that we did for our carpet. So we got 0% financing, which is great for 12 months. So we'll just put some extra money towards it. We're already making payments on it, but you can pay it off maybe a little bit sooner, or maybe save up for another big project we want to do in the future, maybe for the yard or something. But 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. So this is 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So that's 180, 5, 95, 200. So this is 200 so far. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30. So 230, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 239. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How did I end up with $9 when all my challenges are even? Well, okay, we had 184 plus 55. That would make, yeah, okay, cool. So that is all going into an extra payment for the month of September. It will not go into actually like one of these envelopes. This is like a lot of small bills to put in there anyway, but this will go towards some extra, home project money and stuff towards our savings. So thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.